Having a LinkedIn business page can be another great way to help promote you, your business or brand. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to correctly set up a LinkedIn business page and some of the benefits of actually having one, and that's coming up right now. Hey there, Mark Warnken here. Thanks for tuning into my channel, the #1 place to stay up to date with everything social media that will actually help grow your business or brand. So, as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and tick the little bell icon. That way you won't miss out on any of my weekly videos.
So here we are on my LinkedIn profile, Mark Warnken. And as always, if we aren't connected on LinkedIn, by all means, send me that connection request and say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from around the world. So how do we set up a LinkedIn business page or a LinkedIn company page? Sometimes it's called that. That's what this video is all about. But before we get there, this is the end result we're going to get to at the end of this video. So this is my LinkedIn business page. It was just updated recently with new branding and the like, but this is where we want to get to. So we've got our banner image or cover image here. We've got the business page name down here. Now I've named mine Mark Warnken, Social Media Selling 123. Now if I go into view as a member, it'll show you how it looks by not as me, the owner, but it's someone logging on and viewing it that way. So that's the end result. So set up with all of the about information. All of these tabs are populated. These are some of the recent posts that I've done, a recent YouTube video, and various other information that I've shared over here. So that's the end result we're wanting to get to. So how do we actually start creating a LinkedIn business page? Now, LinkedIn don't make it overly easy to find. They've actually sort of hidden it a little bit, but we go to the top right-hand column, top right, there's a box here called work. We click the down arrow and we scroll down a little bit here and it says create a company page, and we are off and running. So they do give you a few options in regard to how you want to set up your page. I will let you decide which best suits yourself and your business. Majority of people, I suppose, will either click the small business or medium to large. So in this instance, I'm going to click the small business, and we're going to be starting to populate or name the LinkedIn business page. So for this example, I'm going to name the page. Now let's see, we go. Demo LinkedIn business page 2021. So that's the name of the LinkedIn business page. Now automatically it's populated your URL down below here. So it takes whatever your name is and it populates that down here as the URL. So do we have any website information? Most of you will then put your company details there. I'm just going to add a landing page that I have. Now a landing page is a sales page that I direct people to, but most of you will probably have your own website. Down further here we select industries. You can select whichever one is most appropriate for you. Sometimes they don't actually have everything, but anyway, I'll just click automotive. Size, select again which one best suits you. Select the company type, public company, not-for-profit, privately held, that type of thing. All pretty straightforward. Now we move on to profile image. Now profile image is this particular one here, the small thumbnail. So for most of you, it's going to be your business logo. Some of you might have a copy of your product or service, or even a photo of yourself. But the dimensions here are 300 by 300 pixels. So I'm going to click and choose a photo from my computer for that. And I've just clicked my business logo for ease of use. So it started populating it here over on the preview page. Tagline, or some details. What is your tagline? If we click on the icon, use a tagline to briefly describe what your company does. This can be changed later. So let me, you would put in, add some company details here. Now, it's a tagline though. So for someone like myself, it could be, what have I got here on mine? Making social media for business owners and brands easy. So you can get a little bit creative. They say add a tagline. So, and you do get a limited space to do that, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. Now, you now tick the box. I verify that I'm an authorized representative of this organization and acted in good faith and all of that. So the person who sets up the page effectively then owns it. So here is a little tip. You don't necessarily want to give it to the most junior person or the newest person in your company to do this, because this LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn business page, gets attached to that person's profile. Now, while you can share ownership of it and give other people admin rights, effectively the person who sets up the page owns it. So if you have a person who leaves your business or your company, they may then take ownership of the company page with themselves. So you really should be doing it yourself, or making sure that you are also co-owner of the page. But anyway, I will let you work that out for yourself. So creating a page, let's click this. So there we go. We are halfway down the track of setting up a LinkedIn business page. Now, LinkedIn have improved this enormously over the last couple of years. The prompts they're now giving us make the process a whole lot easier. So 4 remaining to complete. Descriptions. Improve discoverability in search results by adding keywords to your description. So here we go. Let's add, so you would add your business long form description here. Don't forget to add keywords. Now, you might be thinking, Mark, what are keywords? Well, the best way to think of it is, if you were to Google your own business or product or service, what are the keywords or the key phrases that you would be adding? So, if you're in the automotive industries and you're selling, Ford cars, you would have Ford and Ford Motor Vehicles and various, I suppose, particular models within the Ford range. So, but that's what you do with that one here. What else have we got? We've got our website URL. We had these all previously from the first page. So we're going to click save on that one. Now, it's then going to ask you to maybe add a business location. So for a lot of you, you will have your street address and your business address and all of that type of thing there. That is all relatively straightforward. I don't have that because I'm my business itself, and I work that out. I work from my home office, but that's all pretty straightforward there. And then over here, you would then start making your first post, start creating your first post. So that's relatively straightforward as well. So LinkedIn have, as I said, made that part a lot easier because it's just follow the bouncing ball. So we also need to add our cover image or banner image. Now, the sizing on this one needs to be 1128 pixels or 1128 by 191. So it's quite slim. That's the look that it comes out with. So you're going to need to be a little bit creative in regard to sizing. It's different from your own LinkedIn, your own profile banner image. So let me upload a prepared image that I already have for this one. Now, I've just added this one to give you an idea of the sizing. Again, your LinkedIn business page cover image, there's the dimension. So we've got your profile image over here. You've got your business page name here, remembering we're naming this one Demo LinkedIn Business Page. And they're the dimensions, quite narrow, quite small. Equally over here, another suggestion from them, they're asking us to add our hashtags. So you would add your hashtags. So if you're involved in the automotive, then maybe AUT, automotive industry. No, sorry, no spaces when we do hashtags. Automotive industry. We use the example, Ford. Ford. What else did we say? Ford vehicles, VEH. Does it come up? Ford vehicles, etc., etc. So that was the example we mentioned. If you're, in the motor industry, you have a business page or whatever it might be. But your relevant industry tag, key phrases or keywords, add them as a hashtag as well. Let's press save on that one. And that's pretty much, we're coming towards the end of setting up our LinkedIn business page or our LinkedIn company page. Remembering we said LinkedIn have the bouncing ball, these bars across the top. They're asking me to add a location. They're asking me to do my first post. Let's create our first post, and that should then narrow that or increase that setup process a little bit more. So I've just added a image of one of my recent videos, how to tweet, one of my latest YouTube videos. I've added a few hashtags, always 2 to 5 hashtags I add. So let's click post. So that would be your posting to your first posting to your LinkedIn business page. Yes. And the bouncing ball or the line bar here increased one more. So there we go. You're up and running with your LinkedIn business page, your LinkedIn company page. Now, if you're wanting to now view it as a member, now a member is, you click the right, a member is someone who's following your page. This is how everyone else would be viewing your page. You've got your tabs over here on the side. Various other things, your website. So if I click on visit the website, remember I added my landing page link. That would go to your website or maybe a landing page as well. So here's one of my online classes that I run for teaching LinkedIn. So if someone clicks on that link, it takes them to your website. In my case, it's taking them to my landing page. Click back out of viewing as a member, back to the admin user. You got your tabs up the front here at the top as well. It's always going to continue to prompt you to add extra information to your page, but that's just how they are. They're wanting you to get the best value out of it. So there we go. That's how to set up a brand new LinkedIn business page. 2021 version. So you've correctly set up your LinkedIn business page. So how do you actually now find it once you go back to LinkedIn? Well, you won't find it here if you're viewing on your LinkedIn profile. Well, I suppose you could in a way, but the easiest way is to go to your home tab, and it's going to bring up the home page for your LinkedIn profile over here on the left-hand side. So you can see here now, I have my pages too. It's got my original LinkedIn or my correct LinkedIn business page. That's the example that we showed everyone at the start. That's this one here. So that was my own personal one. But if we click back to home, it shows the second one now listed here as well. Down here, demo LinkedIn business page. How easy is that? So that's where you now will find it. So to access your LinkedIn business page, remembering everything on LinkedIn starts with you as the individual. It's a bit like, I suppose, on Facebook as well, and I suppose on YouTube. Everything starts with you as the individual first, and off yourself you can add on LinkedIn, you can add LinkedIn business pages. So we click there and it brings it up as we see. You're viewing it now in admin mode. That's why you're always going to continue to see add extra details, things like that. Top right hand, you click view as a member. That's how the general public, that's how everyone else will be viewing your LinkedIn business page. So you've got your tabs and button, you've got all your details down here. They would find we populated it with our first post. So the main benefit, I suppose, of having a LinkedIn business page, think of it as just another mini website for yourself, your business or brand. It's another avenue, it's another place online that your customers, that your potential customers and suppliers can find you, engage with you, learn about who you are and what you do and how you help. So, and it's because it's online, it's indexable in Google. So, you know, that's where your key phrases, your hashtags, your business name all become keyword searchable, just like anything on Google. So yeah, the main benefit is, I suppose, you can then start sharing and posting relative information about what's happening in your business, you know, some news, some product updates. You can create a standard post. You can create a poll. I do have a separate video on how to create polls from your LinkedIn business page. So I will put the link to that in the description below. You can add photos, you can add videos, you can add documents, all of that type of thing. So the main benefit, and for myself, I share all of the content, all of my content that I'm sharing on my own LinkedIn profile, I share it in a secondary place, being on my own LinkedIn business page. So yeah, as I said, think of it just as a mini website, and if you don't even have a website, this can be, you know, your website for your business if you're just a startup and haven't actually got anything else online.
So there we go. Hopefully you found this video informative, entertaining and helpful, and I've opened your eyes a little bit more to the amazing world of LinkedIn and LinkedIn business pages, or some people call them company pages. and I've inspired you to take action and maybe set up your own LinkedIn business page. If that's the case, leave me a comment below, include the link to your business page, and I will definitely check it out as well. As always, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're watching it on LinkedIn, by all means, follow me on LinkedIn, connect with me there, and send me a message. Let me know where you're tuning in from around the world. And lastly, if you're finding this video on my Facebook page, give me a thumbs up and give me a like there as well. Mark Warnken, Social Media Selling 123, signing off. I look forward to seeing you again real soon in another one of my videos.